Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again. I'd like to encourage my sisters and brothers, start living as though you are being robbed. Stop living as if someone is giving you something. No one is giving you a thing. This perception is part of the breakdown. What I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, is this. You got to understand this as being the absolute truth. This earth that I stand on belongs to a power that I do not know. It's spiritual. I call it God. Yet, human beings all over this earth got it sectioned off with a name on it, ownership of it. And many people got no place to, no blocks, no inches, no acres, no lot. Think about all of the resources in this earth, the minerals, the things that are being used to do all the things that human beings do. You know, it was given to us likewise. It was just here for us to use as our imagination dictates to us. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Think about all of the things that we do, can do, and will do are the expressions of gifts of individuals, of we the people who benefit from all these resources. Some of us have the dreams and aspirations and imagination of things that can be done, and others fit in various areas, in various concentration in achieving any and every specific end. All of the people engaged in one form of fashion. Nothing exists without the engagement of those who do it, those who benefit from it. The one thing that is missing that needs to be added to it is that those who engage themselves in the process should engage themselves in that part of the process that gives them their greatest joy. That's the reward for engaging. That's the most beneficial reward. Joy from engaging yourself in the process. Now we've got resources that are given. We got people who benefit from these resources engaged in the process of creating them and manifesting them in a magnitude that no one has to suffer without. And the whole process, free, beneficial, free, and we live happily. Plain and simple, ladies and gentlemen. Plain and simple. That's just like called natural. That's just natural. This is why I say, live as though you are being robbed. Because in the way I just described to you, you would suffer for nothing. Your houses, your homes would be immaculate, just like you want it. Because there are those who are just sitting there waiting for anything to go wrong so they can prepare it. Hey, these are people who love what they do. Any and everything, your transportation, your education system, your healthcare system, everything is 100% plus by people who love doing it, who get joy out of doing it. And you, the people, benefiting from it like it's God on earth. Natural. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. But then someone, something creates a different thought that some can be better. Why subject yourself or submit yourself to a normal heavenly life? You can live a fantastic heavenly life. So what do you have to do that? You have to go along with the system. You have to go along with policies that ends up causing pain and suffering to someone. That it's like going to the gas pump with $10. That was the time you walked up, you put $10 in, you got 10 gallons. You walked away feeling okay. Then you go back to the pump, $10, and you walk away with 2 gallons. What changed? The resources are there. The need is there. The workmen are there. and the work is done, the gas is manifested. What changed? The only thing changed was someone decided that they were going to raise a price. And by raising a price, then all prices had to rise. What was that for? That somebody could have more money, that they could have, with money, have access to certain things that others can't have access to, that he could create hatred and racism between the people, division between the people. This is what we have chosen and accepted, if we haven't chosen it, all over the earth. This is why there are people engaging in war, blowing up buildings, blowing up people, old folks, babies, hospital people, doesn't matter. Power. And we, the masses of the people, are going along with a few people call themselves leaders, causing all this pain, all of this suffering, all of this crime, and all of this violence. And we say we are somebody led by God, whether it's Jesus, whether it's Yahweh, or whether it's Allah, or whether it's Buddha, or whatever. They can't get us out of this mess. And then those who think they know the way out are trying to murder and kill everybody. The biggest tool that evil has as far as manipulating and controlling people. So anybody that's out there trying to kill somebody and force people to do something, right then you know you're the devil's #1 agent. You who are out there killing are the devil's #1 agent. Now let me see. What can you get from this? That we the people, we can't put the blame on our leaders. Our leaders represent us. Whether we approve of it or we're just ignorant and stupid enough, afraid enough, fearful enough to let them do what they're doing. That's in every country on the face of the earth. We're all the same. We are lost. We are lost, and I'm going to say it like this, ladies and gentlemen. We are lost because we don't have a God of compassion. We don't have a God of love. We have a God of me and me alone. That's what we have. We say we don't. We try to tell ourselves that we don't, but you cannot serve righteousness and evil. Righteousness means that the problems are resolved, or the people are not settling for it. The nation is not going anywhere. Not going anywhere on the backs of those who are being left out. Evil will go on the back of anybody. So, if you are going along, if there are people suffering, and you're going along with it, that's evil, and you are part of it. To become righteous means you stand against it. But you don't just stand against it, you got a solution. A solution that works for everybody else. If it doesn't work for everybody else, except those who are seeking power, they can't have that. But it works. What I mean by it works, it doesn't cause pain and suffering to anybody. And it's there to benefit everybody. That's when it's righteous. So ladies and gentlemen, think about that. It's not gonna, I'm looking at the sun in the sky, and I'm just as convinced as I am looking at that sun that there's no Jesus Christ or any kind of Christ that's going to come spiritually out of the clouds and live amongst us in the form that you referred to Jesus Christ and straighten this mess out. Now, I do admit that we the people will be led by someone that perhaps doesn't even live today, or maybe does. But their message will be received for one reason or another by we the people, not just in America, but everywhere. And we will, when I say receive it, that means we will accept it. And the evidence of our acceptance will be that we will walk according to the dictates of it. And we will know that it is beautiful because we will be shining with beauty. And when I say we, I'm talking about all of us, not some of us. Until next time, Eddie Marcus. Goodbye.